The Mandalorian, pretty good movie. This is my out of theater reaction and my own opinion. I am bad, and these are my reviews. The Mandalorian, starring Pedro Pascal, Sigourney Weaver, and Jeremy Allen White. I don't understand that part, but let's get started. Anyway, The Mandalorian. I really liked it. It was a good movie. There was action packed through and through. It had a little bit of comedy. It had a little bit of drama. It had a little bit of suspense. And the movie is a little bit over 2 hours long, and I enjoyed every last little bit of it. Anyways, back to Jeremy Allen White. Don't get me wrong, I love the dude. The dude's a great actor. I mean, we're talking The Bear, Shameless, The Iron Claw. Somebody's honking at someone. I don't know why, but whatever. Anyway, Jeremy Allen White, he's a great actor. I love him. But anyway, so I don't know if you know this, but Jeremy Allen White, he plays Jabba the Hutt's son. And when you listen to the voice, you don't hear any kind of indication that it's Jeremy Allen White whatsoever. Not even the smallest little bit. And I know, like, when you see animated movies or any kind of movies that are involving a voiceover actor or just an actor in general, yeah, they're playing a role. Yes, I do agree. They are playing a role, but you usually can hear their voice ever so slightly. You know, the actor or the voiceover actor or whatever. I can't talk. Whatever you, however you want to put it, is you can usually hear there's some kind of indication that you're like, oh, hey, I recognize that voice. That voice sounds just like how you would expect it to sound. You know, I guess no, never mind. That voice sounds like the actor a little bit, but at the same time, you can hear that they're putting on like an accent, but you still can identify that it's them, to whether it's a little bit or a lot, you know. But in this situation, they could have hired anybody to provide the voice for Jabba the Hutt's son. I totally had his name a minute ago, and I can't remember it for the life of me. It starts with an R. Anyway, yeah, they could have hired anybody to provide that voice. It would have made sense to me if you somewhat can tell that it was Jeremy Allen White. Like I said, don't get me wrong, I love the dude. The dude's a great actor. He has definitely shown up 100%. Every time I've seen him in anything at all, Jeremy Allen White has shown up, and he's done a great job at what he does. But once again, last time I'm going to say this, you could have had anybody, and I mean anybody, provide that voice. But that's okay. The movie was still good. And you also, like I said, you had Sigourney Weaver. You can't go wrong with her. You know, there's a certain presence about her whole demeanor. There is, you know, just how she carries herself. You know, she's a great actress. Anything that she's ever been in, even if it's a crappy movie, you know, just seeing her in there, it just makes it that much better. Just like Harrison Ford. I love me some Harrison Ford. Fucking the Sigourney Weaver, she's always a great actress, and she always brings it as well. You know, and Pedro Pascal, I probably butchered his last name. I think I'm saying it correctly. I'm probably not, but don't get me wrong, also a fan. I haven't really known about him for too long. Either for Jeremy Allen White. Probably known about both of them for probably the past 5-6 years, maybe. But Sigourney Weaver, I've known my entire life. I mean, she's a great actress. But let's not try to compare apples to oranges. Everybody in this movie was pretty damn good. Anyway, I am not buying the whole thing that you've been reading about and hearing about people's reviews and whatnot about how they're saying that this should have just been the fourth season of The Mandalorian. It should have just been a Disney Plus like TV movie, or I guess a streaming VOD streaming movie. It shouldn't be in theaters. I disagree. I think it was well worth seeing in theaters, well worth the money, well worth the time. Not the greatest Star Wars movies, not the greatest Star Wars movies, not the greatest Star Wars movie, but then again, I haven't seen any kind of Star Wars movie to top the original trilogy that came out in the late 70s and the early 80s. The original trilogy before Disney bought Lucasfilms. Anyway, but it's a great movie. I personally think all Star Wars movies should be seen in theaters, and I saw this one in theaters, and I'm happy. And anyway, pretty damn good movie. It's not, like I said, it wasn't the best, and I will give it, let's just 6.7 out of 10. 6.7 out of 10. I can't exactly give it a 7, so we're going to 6.7 out of 10. That sounds like good enough for me. If they make a sequel, I doubt it, but if they make a sequel, I'll go see it in theaters. If not, anyways, yeah. Anyways, I gotta get going. I gotta get to the store, and I will talk to you guys later.